So what is up, everybody? Got this Mario Hezonja creation video for you, and let me just start by saying that he is already in the game. So if you want to just use the statistics from the 2K's version of Mario Hezonja, they're on the right, and on the left, those were the original ratings that I had on Mario Hezonja. So yeah, there's definitely some differences, and what I did for the ratings is I kind of just compromised between the two. So when I made the final version of Mario Hezonja, first I wanted to look in depth at 2K's version of Mario Hezonja. So he doesn't have a wingspan in the Draft Express in the database, so I definitely wanted to look at the body type, kind of wanted to look at the shoes, but you know, he has Kobe 10 All-Stars. Of course, you're not allowed to equip those in 2K. And then something else I noticed, he literally has the exact same signature and tendencies as J.R. Smith. And that's definitely one of the comparisons that's going around, is a J.R. Smith comparison for him. But Mario Hezonja definitely has more stiff of a handle. Like, J.R. Smith is definitely a better ball handler, and he even has the same dunk packages as J.R. Smith here. So I definitely wanted to do something different for Mario Hezonja here. So basically, Mario Hezonja, he plays for Barcelona in Spain. Here's how the face came out. So he plays in Barcelona, or not, yeah, he plays for Barcelona. If that sounds familiar, that's also who Ricky Rubio and Pau Gasol also played with before they came over to the US. So he came off the bench, you know, he was kind of a scorer, but yeah, he's a really good shooter. He shot at about 39%, so I got his rating for three-pointers from looking at Joe Harris, I believe was the comparison from last year. If you look at their per 40 three-point shooting numbers, they're pretty close. So I wanted to use his standing in moving three-pointers as that, but I just decided to use 2K's moving three-pointer, and I left the standing three-pointer at 85 instead of 84. But he still has a 75 rating, so at least that's good. Like mine that I originally came up with had a 75, and 2K has a 75, and this final version also has a 75 rating, so at least that is very consistent, so that's good. So I just decided to equip the Kobe 9s instead of the Kobe 10s, so yeah, that's the only thing. No accessories. In the attributes here, I definitely used a lot of 2Ks, but I also kept some of mine the same. So like driving layups, standing layup, and like post hook, post fade, a bunch of that kind of stuff. Shot mid-range and shot close as well, because I don't have any kind of statistics to get those. So I definitely use 2Ks for that. And all these tendencies, like I said, these were just J.R. Smith's tendencies. So I thought that was a pretty solid comparison. So I just used J.R. Smith's tendencies again. But I did switch it up for the signature. I didn't leave it the same because he definitely shoots differently from J.R. Smith. So I'm going to show you the signature I have here. You can see how the shot compares to his real life self on Vine. As usual, I'll leave it in the comments or something like that. But yeah, here's the rest of his signature. He's a stiff ball handler, so he doesn't have a signature size up, and he's a one-footed dunker. He's very athletic, unlike, you know, a lot of Euro players that come out. He's very athletic, and he has caught a few windmills in game before off of 1 foot, just like that. So I definitely had to give him that. And for his badges, the way he kind of plays, if he doesn't really get touches on offense, then he kind of gets out of it. He doesn't put in as much effort on defense. So that kind of told me to give him volume shooter and microwave, because if he's hitting his shots, then he's going to get in rhythm, and that's going to go towards his defense, I guess. So that kind of has an effect on how he plays defense, and he kind of has a big ego. You're going to hear that a lot. So his personality, you know, he has a big personality. But anyway, guys, it's been Brian D for 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like this video. It kind of helps. You don't want somebody else's video that has like a 70 rated Mario Hezonja getting attention. So yeah, like this video so people can see this, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better art than what they've had here today. Everything's worked.